Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. Rimuru X Harem, Regret and Returning into the Past. By peaches0531. Chapter 17. It's finally time to go back to Tempest. After leaving Ingrasha, the students, puppets, sent me off along with Yuki. I'm here now under the tree where in the past timeline Sue's clone tried to warn me about the dangers that are happening here and on Tempest. And just as expected, a wide-range barrier has been set up for cancelling all spatial interference skills that wouldn't permit exit like spatial movement. Followed up by a second barrier to cancel out skills being used. Within its range, if you have no resistance against, you'll be in big trouble. It put me in a really bad situation last time, but now even if they cast 1,000 barriers at the same time, none wouldn't have any effect against me. I have all kinds of nullification thanks to Seal analyzing all of it. In this situation I have abnormal condition nullification. So barrier or no barrier, it doesn't change anything. And I have 100% in both physical and spiritual attack resistance, not that I need those actually. Hinata can't damage me due to my hyper regeneration. But even without that, both my physical and spiritual build have reached a level that even surpasses the Star Dragon in its prime. So even without all those resistance and nullification or regeneration, I am basically unkillable. In the past timeline, after traveling back from the ends of space and time, the Veldanava sword that was Genesis class, World Creation grade, didn't even scratch me after catching its full blow from Yuki with my bare hands. Shall I say it's nice to meet you, even though we'll soon be saying goodbye? Said a female holy knight. Smirks. I don't believe we've met before. Can I help you with something? Maybe you've mistaken me for someone else? Said Rimuru while playing all innocently. You are very polite for the leader of a monster nation, Rimuru Tempest-san, the knight said. What makes you think I lead a nation of monsters? You can tell by looking that I'm just an ordinary adventurer, Rimuru while playing along. Playing dumb won't help you. I received an anonymous tip. The knight continued. Anonymous, you say? Haha, I didn't know I'm actually that famous, said Rimuru. Well, he already knew that it was the merchants from the Empire, and Hinata is still under Yuki's manipulation. You see, your city is on my way and it's against our god Luminous doctrine. You monsters are enemies of the church, said the knight. Aha haha. Destroy, you say? I don't even know who you are. I can't agree with someone who I don't even know though. Rimuru while tilting his head sideways. Have I? Who can say? And you're a monster yet you concern yourself with names? They mean nothing to me, so I forgot. You'll die anyway, so I guess I'll introduced myself. The female knight takes a noble stance. I serve as the right hand of God in the Holy Empire of Ruberios as Chief Knight of the Imperial Guard and Captain of the Holy Knights. My name is Hinata Sakaguchi, though our relationship may be brief. I pray it will be meaningful, Hinata said. Hinata? That Hinata? I heard you were the captain of the Holy Knights, but you're the chief of the Imperial Guards too. I must be pretty important to be personally confronted by you, Miss Holy Knight Hinata-san, Rimuru teasingly said and gave her a smile. I don't care about my titles. I came here especially to avenge Shizu-sensei. According to my intel, you can copy the appearance of anything that you've eaten. I guess it's true? Hinata then takes a battle stance. Shizu-san? She's still alive and is living in Tempest along with my friends and subordinates, said Rimuru, not minding Hinata's stance. Bluffing won't save you. Now die. Hinata charges onto Rimuru. Oh. You're not planning to avoid my attacks? Then I'll gladly take you to the afterlife? Hinata swings her sword onto Rimuru. Ah. What this? I can't regenerate, it's like it's cutting directly into my spiritual body. Rimuru after taking the first 3 hits and is now backing off. So you've noticed? By using Dead End Rainbow on the 7th strike you will die, explained Hinata confidently. I told you Shizu-san is alive, you can meet her if you want to, Rimuru while taking a stance with a worried expression. Don't lie anymore, monster. The 4th, 5th, 6th, Shizu-sensei, you may rest in peace now. The 7th strike. Hinata then closed her eyes. I have avenged you, sensei. That was really good. Rimuru appeared behind Hinata. What? Where did you come from? I personally saw you died just now, Hinata after gaining distance from Rimuru. You've surpassed my expectations, leader of the monster country. If Dead End Rainbow didn't kill you, that means you don't have a soul. It doesn't matter now. Astral bind. Hinata throws multiple binding talismans towards Rimuru, locking him in place. Oh. Rimuru didn't break the binding and just waited for Hinata's next move. Spirit summoning. I lift this prayer up to God. I desire the power of the spirits. I beg thee. Heed my wish, put an end to all disintegration. After the explosion, the cloud of dust started to clear up from the area, leaving. That was really cool, said Rimuru while smiling. What? That was my strongest attack, and yet, said Hinata, shocked at what she saw. Rimuru snaps his fingers. The astral bind that is binding him, including the 2 wide-range barrier, breaks instantly, and then he walks closer towards Hinata. What are you? You're a monster among monsters, said Hinata while trembling and pointing her sword towards Rimuru. Rimuru then blows a little, and Hinata's sword, that was considered to be legendary class, started to shatter and, like some dandelion blown by the wind, fades slowly in thin air. After that, Hinata fell to the ground in a kneeling position. I guess this is the end for me. I underestimated him, but even if I had overestimated him, it wouldn't be on this level. In the end, I didn't get to avenge you. Shizu-sensei, I'm sorry. Get up, said Rimuru. You can kill me now. I don't want to be used as some sex slave of yours, said Hinata while her head faces the ground. What are you talking about? Sex slave? Rimuru, while shocked, and started to turn his head sidewards. Isn't that normal for a monster like you? I heard you did the same with Shizu-sensei. Pleasuring your monsterly desire unto her. Now I'll meet the same faith as her. Hinata looks up to Rimuru while saying in a loud voice. Oi! Ui, stop it, somebody might hear you. That is really not good if rumors started to spread. Rimuru while panicking and looking around the area. I'd rather die than becoming some sex slave. To pleasure someone that killed Shizu-sensei is the last thing I will do. Hinata then pulls out a small dagger from the back of her waist and thrust it towards her heart. Snaps. Time stopped, but Hinata's consciousness didn't, and Rimuru approaches her. I told you Shizu-san is alive and is living in Tempest. You can visit her and see it for yourself in 2 to 3 weeks' time. I will gladly welcome you. Then Rimuru gets the dagger from Hinata's hand and secretly breaks Yuki's spell that was manipulating her. He then gave her a genuine smile. I guess I've gone a little bit too far. I don't mean you any harm, Rimuru said while resuming the time again. If you're letting me go, I will report this to the Pope. It was a mistake confronting you, said Hinata with a low voice. Pope? Or you mean your god itself, God Luminous, or should I say Demon Lord Ruminous Valentine? Said Rimuru while bending his knees to have the same level of eye contact with Hinata. How did? I won't ask any more, said Hinata shyly. Then Rimuru started caressing Hinata's cheeks and cleared up her hair from her ears and whispered. Tell her I said hi, and be wary of the 7 days clergy, and you, I don't want you to be in danger. I'll be waiting for your visit to my country. Rimuru then stands up. Why you? Hinata is dazed and is as red as a tomato. Chuckles. Here, you can have this, Hinata-san. This is replacement for the sword I broke earlier. See you then. I still need to manage some conflicts in my country. That is happening at the moment. He gave Hinata a charming smile. Then Rimuru instantly disappeared from the area. Hinata's thoughts after Rimuru smiled at her. Beautiful. To think that he would let me go after I tried to kill him. He was toying with me the whole time and threatening him, saying those words that in reality, I was the one that entered the lion's den, and he will be waiting for me in the next 2 to 3 weeks when I visit him. I mean, his country blushes. No. Pull yourself together, Hinata. Could Shizu-sensei be really alive? I want to go and confirm it myself, but what if it's a trap? No, he could have killed me here on the spot earlier. I guess I'll go and visit to see him. No, visit his country. Yes, his country, and not him. Then she covers her face after a few minutes. I gotta go and report this to Rumina's-sama. Maybe she knows more. And this sword that he gave me, it's a lot better than my original sword, and he gave it especially for me. Blushes again. No. What's happening to me? And then Hinata departed to Ruberio's end of